Hello, Missi gang. Today we are in day 25 of Hundreds of Days, and let's get started with today's game. So we are playing as white today. We will go with our usual opening, get all pieces out, and castle earlier. Okay, we will push these pawns forward. Okay, we hung this piece actually, but they didn't take it. They are trying to aim here, so what? There are two things here for us now. So one option is to come here and let them take this pawn, and we can take this piece. Okay, but then they can move here and defend this pawn. That's one way. We can move our queen one step ahead and attack both these squares, so that's still there. Okay, we will try that approach. So when they take, our rook will be under threat, and if they defend after if they defend their knight, move it to safety, probably here, or I don't think they would move that. They will have to push this pawn. And if they did, we can take. Okay, what can we do? We can defend this pawn now, and then move this across. Okay, so I won't take this because this can come here and threaten our piece. Let me take this now. So we can remove one defender and also open this file in case we have to bring our rook outside. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, if I come here, after that I can come to this square somehow. Okay, we have to come to this square somehow, take our queen to this square, so that it will be a problem for their king. Okay, so is there a way, like I can push this pawn forward one, and I can move this bishop here, and they will have to take. Or they would take because the bishop, but I think we can still take this. We are protected, and they will have to move this knight somewhere. Okay, in this position we have few options. Okay, one is we can go and take this. Yeah, we will first take this, and then if needed we can bring our knight to here or here. Okay, what was that piece? It's a pawn, right? Yeah, we can take it. We will move this back to safety. So this is somewhat an open question, and if we are able to take these two knights out, I think we would be in very good shape. Okay. We can move this. In the next move we will come here and pin this piece, like pin this piece. Okay, I didn't want to do it now because they would simply come here and defend this knight, and we would, and at that time we would have to make this setup move. So I wanted to do it in advance. Okay, we can now go for the setup. Yeah, so they defended. Now we are trying to take this. We can gain one more pawn. Oh, I thought we can gain, but we couldn't. Okay, we will try to walk, try to bring back king to the center so that we will be able to push these pawns. Okay, we have less time as well. We have to keep an eye out for that too. Oh my god. Okay, so I can come back here and they'll keep a check. I'll go here, take that pawn, and they'll be taking this pawn, and I can come here so that I can protect this pawn at all costs. So that's what I'm going to do now. Oh. Actually, this bishop is in a super position. I cannot come here to claim this file. I cannot come here to claim this file. So we are in for a problem actually. Okay. If I had moved, it would have been a problem. We have to rush, otherwise we are going to lose some time. Okay, we will take this place. Okay, we are going to keep playing the same moves and see if they draw. It should be a draw. Actually, we were up by a pawn, but we were not able to win. So we will review this, guys. Okay, guys, let's review this game. Okay, I think we have made 4 blunders and 4 misses and 1 mistake. I think we have a lot to learn from this review. So, yeah, these are book moves mostly. And this seemed to be a miss, and I think there is one clever move here, and that is to take this pawn with take this pawn with diagonal. So this leaves her queen open, and if they take, it's a mate actually. So this square and this square is already taken, and the king has only one more square, and this would be a nice checkmate at the center of the board. But obviously we didn't see it actually. So I've seen such checkmates before, but I was not able to play it during the game. I think from this game onwards, I think I'll have to look more cautiously on the first 10 moves if something like this is possible or not. So it's not even first 10 moves. It happens in the first 5 moves itself. So we have to learn this. And okay, so I think these moves were okay, and this is where we made our second blunder. Okay, and we had this rational we would take this and try to weaken this side of the board. That was our rational behind playing this move, but opponent had one very tactic here. So if you see, this square is very important, right? It's only defended by this knight. So if we have to remove this knight for some reason, the knight can come here and they can fork our king and queen. So they will be winning a queen probably. So this pawn push actually would make us move this knight out. So assume we are taking this, and they can come here and threaten this knight actually. So if we move it somewhere, and they are going to take this, and if we try to defend this also, they are going to take this, and this square becomes unprotected. So that's the gain that they would have got, but that didn't happen actually. I think opponent missed it, and we also didn't see actually, and we gave a couple of moves for them to play this move, and only after during the third attempt we moved a piece to prevent that execution from happening. So that's one thing, and this move also is somewhat a blunder, because the opponent would be able to push these pieces around, and we would be in a difficult situation, though the board is in a draw position. It would have been difficult. It would have been difficult for us actually. So yeah, so that's with this line. And fortunately, they didn't make these. They didn't find these moves actually, so that helped us. And at some point in the game, we were winning actually. So I missed to see this actually. So if you see this move, we kind of pinned the knight, and we took advantage. And in this move, if you see, we are completely winning. We have two pawns side by side on the center of the board, and they have one bishop, and we have the opposite colored bishop, and they have one isolated pawn. So that's the only threat that could have happened to us. And in this position, we tried to be very fancy, take our bishop and we will take your rook, something like that. But it is a blunder actually. So they could have taken this, and they would have been able to be ahead with the bishop. Okay, so that's the exact same plan. If they had done, we would have been in a very bad state. Okay, that is one point. Okay, and the other point is what is the best move here? Like if we try to simplify the question, we could have simply come here to try and gain control of this. So if they had done anything, like if assume they push this pawn forward, we could have tried and cleared the board, and they wouldn't have been able to push this pawn further. So we would have been able to control the square no matter what. The king has to come all the way here to try and make this bishop move. So it would have not been possible. And even if the king comes here, we could simply come here and defend these three squares. So with this bishop alone, we would have been able to prevent this pawn from getting promoted. And we had two pawns, and these two pawns, it would have been a nightmare for our opponent to prevent these two pawns, at least one of them, from getting promoted. So it was our game until this point in time, but we tried to be fancy and we miscalculated, and that ended up in a draw position. So after this, all were rational moves, but game was lost. The game went away from our hands before these moves itself. So yeah, I hope there are okay. So there are two. There is one takeaway. One is even though if I know some lines the initial checkmate that was available by that we can get by hanging our queen. So even though I knew this line, I was not able to play it during the game. So I think it needs some kind of cue to remember these stuff or remember these patterns. That is one thing, and the other thing is we have done this mistake prior. Okay, so where was that move? Yeah, this move. So we actually miscalculated this move. We shouldn't have come here, given that this bishop is protecting this rook. So I think we have to be more cautious, and we had 3 minutes left in our time, and it would have been pretty much enough to have won the game if we had played a different move. So I think we have to improve on them. So these two are the reflections that I would like to take away from this game. Hope you enjoyed this and hope you like this. Let's meet again tomorrow, guys.